Hey, how you doing? This is Jerry over at Wealth Dynamics. Hope you're doing well today. I want to give you this video today on financial literacy because I believe it's one of the most important things you can learn in your life. Now, those of you watching this video are either going to not know what I'm talking about, so it's going to be one group of people. The second group of people are those that disagree because money's not everything. And then the third group of people are going to be those that understand this topic and you're doing well with it, okay? And I would even add a fourth group of people. So I would say there's a group of people that's going to watch this today and they're going to think they know what I'm talking about and they're going to think they're on the same page, but they're operating with false data and what they have is not actually financial literacy. Now, out of the groups, I would say it's most dangerous to be in the fourth group where you think you know the answers, but really you don't, okay? And the best group to be in, obviously, is group number 3, where, you actually do have this down. And the most exciting group to be in is probably group number 1, where you've never heard of this stuff before and you're not aware of it, and it's going to become a new thing that you learn and it'll kind of propel your life. Now, here's the thing. Financially literate means that you understand money. You know how to read your finances. You know how to understand your finances. You have inherent knowledge. Versus financially illiterate. Like, think of somebody that's illiterate. They can't read. Okay, that person probably feels stupid. They probably avoid reading in front of others because they don't want anyone else to know they can't read. They probably avoid situations where they're required to read because they know they don't know what it means. And they also probably downplay the importance of reading because they don't know how. They'll be like, oh, I could just watch it. Oh, I can just listen to it. So if you're financially literate, the reality is that's probably how you also treat money. Someone that's financially illiterate, they probably avoid discussion of money in front of others. They probably downplay the importance of money because they don't understand it. And they probably also avoid situations where they would need to understand money. A lot of times they might make it a joke. You hear people joke about, yeah, I'm terrible with money, or, oh, I'll never get out of debt. Or, oh, retirement, that'll never happen for me. That's their reality, though. They make it into a joke because they don't know how to be enthusiastic about money. So they've got to go down with that subject, bring it down to the level of sarcasm and making a joke. And if you press the envelope with these people too much, they actually become angry, they become annoyed, and they get burnt up over the subject of money because they don't understand it. They're illiterate. So what is financial literacy? I remember when I first became a financial advisor, I was taught that, financial literacy meant that I understood the importance of saving, and I understood what diversification was, and I knew about discipline, and I knew about dollar cost averaging, and I knew the rule of 72 and all these arbitrary calculations that people use. But here's the reality. I know a lot of broke people that understand the rule of 72. I know a lot of broke people that understand the importance of saving. I know a lot of broke people that can tell you why you should diversify your investments. Okay, so I believe financial literacy is actually, it starts with one thing. Okay, think about an upside down pyramid. Like, if you don't know the one point, you're not going to know the rest of it. You can know all the stuff at the base, where the very top would be at the, if it's an upside down pyramid, the wide part would be on top. You can know all of that stuff, all of the things about money, but if you don't know what's at the very tip, the very bottom of that pyramid, you will never be financially literate. So I believe it's this. I believe financial literacy means understanding fundamentally what money really is. See, somebody that says, I don't have any money, really what they're saying is, I don't have any confidence. I don't have any value. I don't have communication with the world around me. I'm not good at exchange. Those are the actual things that make up money. You see, we think money is US dollars, but let me explain a cycle to you. US dollars aren't even real. Okay, if you want to know where US dollars come from, the US Treasury, when it needs to raise money, it sells its debt to Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, the bank, that's right, they sell their debt to a bank. The bank then trades that money in, that debt, into the Federal Reserve, which is a private mega bank, in return for more fake money that the private mega bank called the Federal Reserve just whips out of thin air. And then the Goldman Sachs, they go take that money and they go buy more debt from the Treasury, and they keep on exchanging that over to the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve literally makes U.S. currency up out of thin air. They make it up out of nowhere. Okay, so if you don't have money, it means that you're not being creative. Think about that cycle. They're imagining it. They're imagining money, and because they're imagining it, they're making it up and they're putting it into existence. You could do that same thing. But you've got to have creativity and you've got to have commitment. So when you say, I don't have enough money, the fact is, if you think money means currency, currency is abundant. Like, they literally have printing presses that operate 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, that all they do is print out little green pieces of paper and distribute those to the US economy. Money is abundant. But the fundamental truth you must know about money is that money is not actually currency. There's not actually a correlation there. Money is the ability to get somebody's attention and use something. It could be a dollar, it could be a cow, it could be corn, it could be gold. Use something as a median of exchange. Okay? And to have basically the confidence, the trust, the self-trust to go initiate the transaction, and the trust from the person you're transacting with that your word is good, that your currency means something, that your value is actually true. Okay, money is simply something that you have. It's an agreement. It's an agreement used as a method of exchange backed by confidence. That's all money is. And if you don't understand that fundamental truth about money, you will never get money. You'll always not have enough money. Why? Because you could get all the green paper on earth. I'm sure you know people that have lots of dollars too, and they're still broke. They ain't wealthy. They're not living life the way they want to. They're unhappy. They're always looking for the next thing. They're always introverted, looking at what's wrong with me. What do I need? How do I get better? Instead of thinking about, how do I get the attention of the world around me? How do I exchange value with them? And how do I use whatever the currency is, whether that's US dollars, whether that's your product or service, how do I use a median of exchange backed by confidence to build them up and to build me up so that it's a win-win scenario? See, guys, that is financial literacy. If you don't understand that, then nothing else will make sense. If you don't understand that, you won't understand why you shouldn't pay your mortgage off. If you don't understand that, you won't understand why the 401k is a bad idea. If you don't understand that, you wouldn't understand why you should save 40% of your gross income. If you don't understand that, why would you build up income producing assets that keep you from trading your time for this currency that we call money? See, if you go back to what I said at the very beginning, if money's not real, why are you trading your time for it? See, your time's not real either, but your time does represent something. Your time represents your energy, it represents your creativity, it represents your life, it represents your ideas, it represents your talent. Why would you trade those invaluable things? They're intangible, but you can't buy those. Why are you letting people buy it from you? Why are you trading your time for $20 an hour? Why are you trading your time for $100 an hour? If you really understood money, why wouldn't you get an inanimate object like a piece of real estate that produces its own income to make that time and money trade for you so that you no longer have to trade away your life for a little green piece of paper that's made up out of nowhere so that you can work? That's all currency is. And the only reason why you would continue with that cycle is if you don't actually understand how money works. See, it has nothing to do with a 401k, it has nothing to do with taxes, it has nothing to do with diversification, it has nothing to do with saving for a rainy day. It's, do you know what money is? Do you actually understand? And if you don't, that's why I'm here. That's why Wealth Dynamics exists. Our goal is to help you achieve your purpose, wealth, and freedom by helping you become financially literate and engaged with your life, committed to building a wealthy life. So if you're interested in that, I want you to reach out to me. Go to my website, wealthdynamics.com. Reach out to anybody on my team. Coach Aquino is here in the comments right now. He can help you. Corey Ryan is one of our ambassadors. He's in the comments right now. He can help you. There's tons of people. Michael Kerrigan can help you. So guys, if you're interested, I want you to reach out. This is not something you're going to learn in school. This is not something you're going to learn in college. This is not something you're going to learn from your financial advisor. Shit, your Edward Jones guy doesn't even know this stuff. The dude over at Merrill Lynch that you pay a 2% annual fee to doesn't know this stuff. He's just regurgitating what Wall Street and the IRS taught him, which are the guys you shouldn't be giving your money to. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave here, but like, share, and subscribe. If you watched this and your mind was blown and you know there's people that need this information, I want you to share this video. If you had the time to like it, if you had the time to comment, it's the same energy to share. The only reason you wouldn't is A, you don't believe me yet, which means you just need to keep watching more of my videos, or C, that's right, I skipped B. C, you're afraid of what other people are going to think if they find out you're watching me and you're interested in money. And you shouldn't live your life in fear. So guys, share this, like it, get the word out there. I appreciate you all. Have a great day.